What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy. Can you guys hear me? Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let me know. Testing microphone. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me see. Hopefully everything's going okay. All right, we good? We green? We green? Okay. Okay, I seen some yeses. All right. All right. Appreciate the love and the support. How you guys doing, man? How you guys doing? Oh boy, it's been a very busy weekend for me. Just, you know, all sorts of stuff going on behind the scenes, but you know what? I'm here. You guys are here, and that's all that matters. So thank you guys so much for the support. We got some topics that we need to go over, man. And you know, it's just craziness because how could I put this? Like when you're a part of the PlayStation community, okay, you get tagged into stuff, you get dragged into stuff. People want to hear, you know, your opinion on stuff. You know what I'm saying? People want you to talk about certain things and everything. And you know what? I don't mind because it's my job. It's my job to talk about things. And I think one of the biggest things that I feel like when you have certain people that you know about in the space, when you know about in the gaming space and everything like that, and they have certain amount of subs or they might have certain amount of views or whatever the case may be, people hold them to a high standard. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's like, okay, well, so-and-so feels this way about this situation. Okay, what's your thoughts? And I think you guys know where I'm heading with this. So we're going to talk about that because, no, it's not me saying that the PS5 is half-baked. I'm pretty sure you guys know where that is actually coming from. And so, oh, man, sir, we don't use that type of language up in here. We don't use that type of language up in here. All right, them foul languages, yeah. We're gonna get rid of those foul languages. We don't use those languages. Okay, so make sure you keep the chat clean, or else you're gonna get straight ban hammered. Okay, so if you're in your feelings, this might not be the place for you. Okay, if you want to be informed, if you want to be in a place where you can feel loved and you can feel appreciated and you can get the stuff that you need, this is right where you need to be. Okay. So I don't have time for it. All right. So if people want to sit here, wine and dime and call people out their names, this is not the place. But anyway, at any rate, we're going to be talking about some stuff today, guys. We do have some major topics to go over. So let me go ahead and summarize these topics. OK, so the first one that I'm going to be talking about, obviously, is the Spider-Man 2 PS5 leak. I know that the last time we did talk about this particular topic, we know that the voice actor, main voice actor for Spider-Man, Yuri, he basically stated that, you know, the game is basically in early production. Like they haven't contacted all the voice actors, you know, or the main cast for the previous Spider-Man game. So it's in early development. That's the last thing that we heard. Now we have a leak that is actually talking about some stuff when it comes to the game itself, like in-game stuff. And so we're going to talk about this. We don't know the credibility of this leak, but people have been asking me to talk about it. So we'll talk about it and we're going to discuss it. We're also going to be talking about a huge development update that's coming to the Series X. I did cover some stuff about backwards compatibility, but it seems as though that there's actually more stuff that's actually happening here when it comes to the Series X and you know what Microsoft is really trying to do with the system. We're also going to be talking about the PS5. Apparently, when it comes to the APU and everything, because they did a PS5 APU breakdown, and it reveals that basically the Zen 2 FPU parts are missing, apparently. So we're going to talk about what that means and everything like that for a lot of people. And, you know, this is just crazy right now. We're also going to talk about, yes, you read the title right, the PS5 is apparently half-baked. And you know, I have a lot to say on this particular topic, considering that I've been through maybe what is it, two PS5s at this point, right? I've been through two PS5s, so I'm qualified to say how I feel, which I already did my review already. It never crossed my mind to even think that the PS5 is half baked, but everybody's entitled to their own opinion. People really want me to talk about this. I was actually over the weekend talking to some sponsors, and you know, people want me to talk about this, so I'm going to talk about it. Okay. And you know, like I said, that's Rich's opinion. This is not my opinion. Okay. So we're going to address it as a community, and we'll talk about it. Okay. We're also going to be talking about a lawsuit that was actually filed against Sony behind the whole DualSense drift situation. We're going to talk about that because it's very interesting, to say the least, on how that whole situation is actually panning out. And it seems like it's getting worse because there's more and more reports that are coming in about the drift problems. Okay. And it don't seem like it's getting any better. So we're going to talk about it. We're also going to be talking about Warner Brothers Games San Diego is literally hiring right now for a AAA first. I think this is what, F2P cross-platform project. So basically free to play. And we're going to talk about it. This is obviously for PS5 and Series X and all of that. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to be talking about Metro Exodus, PS5 upgrade for Metro Exodus, which is very insane, considering, you know, that game. I think all the Metro games, in my opinion, really kind of, you know, push the, you know, PC hardwares in general. It doesn't matter what kind of card you have or what kind of processor. Like, yeah, you got to have a beefy machine in order to run Metro, period. I just felt like it was just one of those games that really sort of highlight, you know, hardware benchmarks and stuff like that. So we're going to go over that. We're also going to be going over PS5 game sales and how it's actually surging right now, considering that there's sporadic stock here and there, you know, for the PlayStation 5. And I think a lot of people really want their hands on a PS5 right now. And yeah, it's a whole mess right now when it comes to, you know, production side of things, supply, and, you know, the factories and all of that type of stuff. You guys know the deal, what's going on in the world right now. So it puts a strain on that. We're also going to be talking about Silent Hill co-creator. Yes, we're going to talk about Silent Hill co-creator. Remember that he left to basically do a new studio, and now he's working on a new game and all of that type vibe. So we're going to talk about what this new game is now that we are getting a little bit of insight on the name of the game and all of that type of stuff, right? So we're going to go over that. We're also going to be going over Xbox Game Pass cloud gaming web browser. Microsoft, basically a new way to play, you know, Game Pass via xCloud and all of that type of stuff. So we're going to go over that as well for you guys. We're also going to be going over Resident Evil Outrage. This is a rumor, and basically they're saying that the game is going to be sort of a Code Veronica tier game. Now, this is a rumor, and we're going to talk about some of the heavy details on what is actually going on with this particular title. And so we're going to go over that. So make sure you guys do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the share button. Definitely do appreciate you guys for coming through today. Let me see here. Let's go ahead with the shout outs really quickly. Can we do some shout outs? And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. So if you don't mind, let's go ahead and get started here. Hit the like button. What's going on, Edgar? How you feeling? How you doing? Keith, what's up, man? How you doing? hit that like button, guys. Hit that share button. It's definitely important for the show, okay? So hopefully by the time we're done with the shout outs, we can be at about 200 likes. All right. Very, very important. Casper, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for the support. Huffman is in the house. Plus Ultra is in the house. What's going on? What's up, man? Brandon, what's up? Jack, what's going on? Appreciate the love and the support. Johnny, what's up, man? Nighthawk Afterburner. We got PlayStation Disciple, Richard Farmer. Who else we have? We have Andrew. What's going on? Shout outs to all the sponsors as well, man. Big shout outs to the sponsors. Terry, what's going on? Let's see here. Jermaine, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you so much for the support. Let's see who else we have up in here. Straight from the VA. What's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for the support. Let's see here. Let's see here. The Almighty, what's up, man? How you doing? Dub City, what's up, man? Crazy Old School, what's going on? Casper, what's going on? GBG, what's going on? Richards, what's going on? Lucci Sky, what's going on? What up, OG? Lily, what's going on, man? Patriot, what's going on? We out here. Lucci Sky, what's going on, bro? SW Kirby, what's going on? That Rog, what's going on, man? Appreciate the love and the support. Anthony, what's up, man? How you doing? Appreciate the love. Keegan Moore, how you doing? Let's see here. Yo Slim, what's up, man? How you doing? Devon, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see here. Let's see here. Lily, what's going on? Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate that. That guy 619, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you so much for the support. Loon, what's up, man? Jordan, what's going on? Ballin, what's going on? Tasty, what's going on? George, what's going on? The Rog, what's going on? Appreciate the love and the support. Skip, what's going on? Let's see here. Chucky Boy, what's going on? Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see here. Angel, what's going on? Appreciate the love and the support, guys. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. AM21, what's going on? Let's see here. Let's see here. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, guys. Let's see here. Marlon, what up, brother? Chilling, man. Chilling. How you doing? Kang, what's going on, man? Appreciate the love and the support. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you guys so much for the support. David, what's going on? Hit that like button, guys. Wheezy F Baby Gaming, what's going on? Brandon Johnson, what's going on, man? Appreciate that. Nero, what's up, man? How you doing? Wild Life, what's going on? Get Hype, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's go, man. We out here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Ya boy, what's up, man? Chloe, what's going on? Jalen, what's going on, bro? David, what's going on? Let's see here. What's this? Isaiah, what's going on, man? You're the best bot. Let's see here. LOL, what's going on, man? Appreciate the love and the support. James says, come on, Dutch. Dream, what's going on? Eager, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate the love and the support, man. Let's see here. GE Gaming, what's up, man? How you doing? Jace, thank you so much for the support, my guy. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Let's see here. Who else we got? Vato, what's up, man? How you doing? Hit that like button, baby. Hit that like button. Let's get some more people in here, guys. Please, I'm asking you guys to hit that share button because YouTube, I don't know what YouTube has been doing as of late, but I'm getting a lot of complaints that people are not getting the show. Okay, so people don't get the show until when it's archived. I noticed that. So just do me a favor, hit the like button, guys. If you want me to continue to go live, just keep hitting the like button, keep showing support for the live streams, because I don't know what's going on with YouTube right now and what the heck they're doing, but it's been a crazy roller coaster. And it's not just my channel, it's a lot of other people's channel as well. For some reason, I don't know, maybe they need to do a refresh or something, but do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the share button. All right. Let's see here. What's going on? Sergeant, what's going on? Phil, what's up, man? How you doing? Appreciate the love and the support. Cassie, what's up, man? Appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much. Patriot, what's going on? Hit that like button, guys. Show some support for the stream. If you guys want me to continue to do live streams, that's all I ask. You know what I'm saying? Or else I guess we'll just revert back to videos. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. Cap, what's going on, man? Appreciate the love and the support. Let's see who else we got, man. Jared, what's going on? Sean, what's going on? SWE, what's going on? Max, what's up, man? How you feeling? How you doing, sir? Hensberg, what's up, man? BJ Hallman, if I'm saying your name correctly, appreciate that, man. Thank y'all so much for the support, man. I appreciate y'all. Now let me see here. Tron, now let me see in the chat right now, how many of you guys love the show? Like, just keep it real with me, yes or no. Do you guys love the show? Do you guys love when I go live and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep it real with me, you know, because it shows, you know, who likes it, who don't like it, and stuff like that. Just let me know if you guys still love the show and you want me to continue to do it, you know what I'm saying, full time. Let me know, you know what I'm saying, because I'm at a space now where, you know what I'm saying, like, I need to know where my time is being spent and being, you know, where it's actually going and stuff like that. So if you guys don't like the show anymore, just let me know, you know what I'm saying, and then we'll do something, you know. I see a lot of you guys saying, yeah, stream more. Okay. All right. Cool. You know, that's all I ask for you guys to support the show. That's all, you know, by hitting the like button, hitting the share button. That's all I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys want to donate, you donate. But as far as that goes, you guys support the show, man, by hitting the like button. That's all I'm asking, you know, because YouTube, I don't know what they're doing right now. I really don't know. But it's all good. We're going to go ahead here, guys, and we're going to dig deep here, and we're going to talk about, let me see now. Let's get our act together, get our head in the game, and let's talk about that Spider-Man 2 situation right now, okay? We got to talk about this because as it seems like the situation that's going on with Spider-Man 2, I think this game is like, it's probably, who knows how far along the development is, but I feel like if you haven't done voice work as of yet, then it's kind of like, dang, like, okay, what are y'all, you know, like, what are y'all doing? Y'all doing like the environment stuff first? Like, I don't really know what's going on with Spider-Man 2. I remember we got rumors talking about Spider-Man 2, saying that it's been in development since I think 2018 or something like that. That's what we were hearing the last time, and that it was supposed to be dropping. The rumors that we were getting, it was supposed to drop like what, end of, what was it, 2020? No, end of 2021, something like that. We were hearing, and you know, a lot of people was kind of believing and kind of getting hype and stuff like that. So at this moment in time, we heard about different characters that's supposed to be in the game. We heard that Venom was supposed to be in there, which I love Venom any which way, and I think Venom will just be you know, crazy to be in the game. Also, we were hearing about Sandman that was supposed to be in there. Either way, that was what the early rumors were actually saying. And now we have another rumor that's saying that Spider-Man 2 is going to have 3 playable characters. Wow. So that will be huge if this is true. 3 playable characters. Now, the thing is, I read the rumor and I'm like, dang, like Venom needs to be one of those playable characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, one of those playable characters needs to be freaking Venom. So 3 playable characters. That's what we're hearing right now. Also, voiceover and motion capturing of actors hasn't been able to go ahead yet due to the current pandemic and everything like that. Remember, I told you guys, you know, the main you know, actor, you know, Yuri and everything, he was talking about it, and he was saying that, hey, you know, Insomniac haven't contacted him yet as far as voice work goes, and or contacted the main cast, you know, for voice work and everything like that. So the voice acting part is not even done yet. And I understand that Insomniac is, they just finished up Miles Morales, what was it, last year, getting that ready to go, and now they're working on Ratchet and Clank, hence why we got to wait till June, because obviously they need more time to polish and they need more time to do more stuff to the game. And so I completely understand from that particular standpoint. But now, because of the current situation, I guess they can't have everybody, you know, on set to do all the motion capture stuff, to do their lines and everything like that. I'm pretty sure they can find a way to do it, but I'm pretty sure like after Ratchet and Clank comes out, then they can go full steam ahead, you know, with production for Spider-Man 2. Now, it says, due to this, the team has started working on playable sections in the game first and foremost. So they're starting to work, apparently, according to the rumor, they're working on certain playable sections of the game, but they haven't done voice acting yet. So my take on this is maybe they're working on environmental stuff like, you know, buildings or locations or whatever. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be in New York. I don't see Spider-Man being anywhere else but New York, but you know, we'll see on that particular front. Now, it says some loose emails leaked suggested that the script for the game is complete. So apparently the script for the game is complete right now. It says work on the game began in January 2019. So apparently the work started in January 2019. Okay, so basically January 2019 and into January of this year, that's about what, 2 years, right? Because we're in 2021. So basically 2 years now since they've been working. And the thing is that the turnaround for these sequels are going to be a lot faster, because when you look at it, the PS5 is so easy to develop for and everything, and developers are able to basically modify the engine that they were already using, and the PS5 is so easy to develop for, the turnaround time will be a lot quicker. So apparently, according to the rumor, they're saying January 2019 is when they actually started to, you know, go into full steam ahead and everything. Now, that's when they started. Now, entering full production was actually the second half of 2020. So yeah, it's still a little bit of time. Still needs a little bit of much more time, because yeah, you went into full production in the second half of 2020, but you haven't done, you know, voice acting yet. So yeah, the game definitely is not going to come out until maybe end of next year or early 2023. That's what I'm thinking. Hopefully end of next year. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably get some gameplay stuff on it. Hopefully maybe sometime early next year, or who knows, they might show us a teaser before this year is out. I'm just saying. Okay, now let's see here. Hensberg with the $5 says, what? PS5 RDNA 1.5 architecture outperforming Series X? I'm hearing that right. Lord have mercy. You see, that's the thing that I don't understand, is that people just get choked up on the RDNA technology and this and that. Like, look, we already know what both systems are capable of, right? And at the end of the day, all we really want to do is play games, right? That's what we want to do as gamers. We want to play games. And people already was downcrediting the PS5 from the get-go. But don't worry, I'm going to go full steam ahead when it comes to the PS5. Just hold on. Just hold on. We're going to go full steam ahead because we have two different topics on here. So thank you so much, Hensberg, for that dono, man. That makes you the top stream donator so far, okay? Now, listen to this. I want you guys to follow me now. Now, as far as Spider-Man 2 characters, it has been confirmed that this is a direct sequel to Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man from 2018, and that it will be playing as Peter Parker once again. So here we go with the two other playable characters. Apparently, Night Spider. This is kind of disappointing because, like I said, not knocking the whole Night Spider and Purple Bat and Shin Vigilant. Like, I'm not knocking that. But the thing is, like, I would love for some other villains, you know what I'm saying? Some other well-known villains to be playable in the game, like freaking Venom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know who these characters are. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Purple Bat and Shin Vigilant. Like, I don't even know who those characters are. I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. So my whole heart is set on Venom. That's where, you know, maybe Sandman, maybe somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But Venom. Yeah, Venom has to be playable in this game. Like, I felt like it would just be minuscule to the franchise and just kind of, you know, just get a lot of people hype and excited. But I don't know who these characters are. Purple Bat. Have you guys ever heard of a Purple Bat? I don't even know who that is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep it real. Shin Vigilant. Yeah, I don't know who that is. So yeah, I'm not even gonna honestly, I'm not even gonna get too hyped for this rumor at all. Like this is very disappointing. I don't even know who those characters are. And this is coming from Gaming Intel right now. So like I said before, you could scratch those characters out in general. Give me some Venom, maybe Sandman. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Goblin, I don't even care at this point. Like, yeah, this is definitely a joke. Like real talk. Like, I mean, no. I don't think Insomniac is going to be that crazy to put villains in here that we don't even really know about, or that's not really important to the actual franchise. You feel me? So yeah, this is just, I don't know what this is at all. Now listen to this part though. It says that the Purple Bat and Shin Vigilant character could easily be a Wrath the out. Wait. So they're saying that these characters are basically like alter egos of Yuri. That don't even make sense. Like, okay, whatever. Like I said, Venom makes sense. Venom makes sense. Green Goblin makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like Sandman makes sense, but these characters that they're talking about are like alter ego characters. Like for Yuri, like that don't even make sense. Like I don't understand this, but hey, you know what? We will see as time progresses. And when these Spider-Man rumors be coming up, I'm like, okay, yeah, we need to talk about this as a community. And I know that there's a lot of hype regarding Spider-Man 2. So this is a big L. I think this is probably the worst rumor, and I'm not believing a darn thing. Okay, until we get more credible information. But I wanted to cover it because you guys wanted me to talk about this, and yeah, this is not the Spider-Man that we really want. Okay, so yeah, we need to figure out what we're gonna do with these villains and everything like that. If it is true that Spider-Man 2 is going to have other playable characters, Venom better be in there, or else people are going to be very upset. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to flush that particular situation, because we're not going to get not even a drop ounce of hype behind that at all. So we're going to do a toilet flush on that, because no, we got to flush that particular situation. All right. We're going to move on, because that don't even sound right. That don't even sound right at all. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead here and let's bleed over into Xbox development, okay, and what's going on right now, because apparently there's supposedly some big update or something like that that's supposed to be dropping. And hey, we've been hearing about this particular rumor and stuff, and it seems as though most of the Xbox rumors, you know, seems to be true, but this is a Xbox development, and this is coming from the big boss himself. You guys already know. So we're going to talk about this, because right now it seems as though that the Series X is amazing backwards compatible machine, right? I mean, anybody that really have both systems right now can attest that, hey, look, the PS5 is more like, okay, this is the real next gen machine here. We're already getting a bunch of games out the gate. The Series X, we still got to wait and see type approach, right? If you're not really a content creator, you know, or maybe if you love Xbox like that, then you might get one out the gate, but you're going to have to wait for those experiences that's really going to take advantage of the Series X. And, you know, me personally, I have a Series X. One, I love Xbox. Two, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting. I'm really waiting for those games and everything like that. Now, when it comes to the Xbox development, there's some exciting platform updates that's coming to the Series X, and they're going to be updating Quick Resume, and they're going to be doing some broadcasting changes. So maybe you can broadcast to YouTube and maybe other platforms as well, because I think in the past you can only broadcast on Twitch. Okay. So we're going to talk about this. Enrique, what's going on, man? Appreciate the love and the support. Now, check this out. Now, speaking on the latest official Xbox podcast, Director of Program Management, Jason Ronald, said that these new platform announcements would be a huge thing coming in the next coming months and everything like that. So this is pretty cool because I think that a lot of people love to hear when there is, new, features that's going to be added to set console and everything like that. So we're gonna go ahead here and dig a little bit much more deeper. So now Mr. Jason Ronald, he's the programmer for the Series X and the S. He says, as a team, we are just really excited by this initial response from fans all around the world. At launch, we say it all the time internally. This is really just the beginning. We have got a lot of really exciting things that are coming down the pipeline over the next coming months and over the coming years. So this is exciting news if you're an Xbox fan. He says he added that we're also partnering really closely with key game developers from across the industry to take full advantage of the next gen capabilities that we put into the Series S and X. Okay, so this is very good news for a lot of Xbox fans, because one of the key things that I think a lot of people are waiting on right now when it comes to the Series X is for the games or the developers to take full advantage of the system. You feel me? Like, I think that's one of the key things that people have to understand here, because right now we sort of getting that with the PS5, at least in year one. There's definitely a lot of games. And also on the Xbox side of things, we're getting Halo, but a lot of people are saying that they don't know if Halo Infinite is really going to take full advantage of the Series X and everything like that. There's also some unannounced titles as well that's supposed to be springing up, so we don't necessarily know how that is actually going to turn out. So it's just sort of like a mixed bag thing. So that's good to hear that they're actually working closely with key game developers. Now, I don't know who these key game developers are. Now, remember this rumor? I think Techland, apparently over the weekend, we heard that Microsoft was trying to acquire Techland, and then one of the game developers from Techland actually speaked out and said, nope, that's not actually going down. So, it's like, okay, you can have all the money. We know Microsoft got all the money in the world to buy up pretty much every company in the world if they want to, because they're $1 trillion company, but you can't buy up everybody. You see what I'm saying? Because that will cause a big problem. That will cause a monopoly. So you can only do but so much. And I think one of the biggest things that right now that's on the table for Microsoft is Bethesda and, the ZeniMax deal and everything like that. But they're working closely with key developers. And so right now we know that we have the Medium, and the Medium, honestly, wasn't really a big experience for a lot of people, considering that the Medium is supposedly taking advantage of the Series X. I played it on the Series X, I played it on the LG CX, and I haven't really seen that graphical punch, that next gen feel. It just felt like a game from like 2013, 2012. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not my cup of tea. I know some people like the Medium, some people like the dual reality when it comes to playing the game and stuff like that, but I'm still waiting for that game that's going to blow me away and such. And unfortunately, we have to wait. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people right now that are saying that, hey, they're going to wait on buying a Series X. I completely understand where you're coming from, because you feel like, okay, why am I going to spend, X $500 on this machine, and I still got to wait for developers to really take full advantage, out the gate, take full advantage of the system out the gate. And so we didn't even have not one game besides the Medium that really takes advantage of the Series X. And it's not even, to me, I think it's barely scratching the surface. I guess you can throw the whole dual game reality in, but if you have PC, if you have a One X, I think you're fine right now. I don't necessarily think that you should go out there and purchase a Series X right now, I think you can just wait until later this year and see what Microsoft have in store, or wait till next year and see what Microsoft have in store. I don't think that there is a major need for you to go out there and get a Series X. If you have a 1X, which I still do have my 1X, if you have a 1X, keep your 1X, keep your PC, and you'll be good to go from there. Also, he did mention that we are really excited as we get further into the year and closer to this holiday, which is definitely very interesting to say the least, because we did hear rumors that we could be getting something closer down to the end of the holiday season and everything like that when it comes to unannounced titles. I mean, we don't know if it's Forza Horizon 5. That will be huge for Xbox, because then they can go up against Sony with the heavy hitter, which is Gran Turismo 7 and everything like that. So, I mean, that will be huge to have Halo. Thank you so much, Samuel Gray, for becoming a member and everything like that. Really do appreciate the love and the support. Do me a favor, go to the community tab where you'll find access to my private Discord as well as my PSN ID. Enjoy your emotes. Welcome to the elites of elites, Samuel Gray. Let's show Samuel some love and emotes in the chat, okay? So apparently they're talking about this holiday, and something very, very exciting is supposed to be happening this holiday to start sharing more of the details about what is in development. So whatever is in development right now for the Series X and S, they're going to share some of that stuff closer to the holiday of this year. And they're saying that this is going to take advantage of these next-gen platforms. So whatever it is that they're developing right now, I don't know, because we heard that there's also some other acquisitions that Microsoft is actually working on, and we might not know about it till later this year or even early next year. So it's just a lot of stuff that, you know, we're still waiting on. Samuel Gray with the $20 donation. Thank you so much for the love and for the support. That makes you the top stream donator for today. Says, I was already a member, bro. Stay fire. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get you a tactical nuke for that $20. That puts you on the list, my guy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So, like I said, this is exciting news. This is exciting news because we get to figure out what is it that Microsoft have in development, and is supposedly happening closer to this holiday season, that is going to take advantage of the next gen platforms, which is the Series X and the S. That's what people want. People really want to see the potential of the Series X, and hopefully Halo could be that game. Hopefully, because we know about the gunk, we know about Scorn, maybe Scorn. I don't know how many of you guys are hyped for Scorn. Is Scorn a title that you guys are really hyped for? Let me know in the comments, because I looked at Scorn, and while it could be, you know, pushing the Series X a little bit, like, I wasn't really impressed. It just looked too disgusting for my taste. So I'm not necessarily too hype on Scorn. Maybe Flight Simulator. Maybe Flight Simulator is probably going to be that. What's up, Ryan? Maybe Flight Simulator is probably going to be that game that is really going to blow everybody away, considering that it's a beast of a game running on PC right now. So generally speaking, Scorn for me is not really pushing, you know what I'm saying, that graphical fidelity, that next-gen hardware fidelity that a lot of people are looking for when it comes to the Series X. I mean, I guess you can throw in Flight Simulator in there, and what, the gunk? I mean, some chick going around with a vacuum. Maybe that's going to really show you guys what the Series X can, you know, potentially do, because those are some titles that's supposed to be slated this year. Now, we did learn that it is a possibility that one of those unannounced titles could potentially be Forza Horizon 5. Now, Forza Horizon 5 could potentially be that title that's really going to, you know, show you what the Series X can do. But at the same time, it could potentially be on Xbox One and all of that type of stuff, right? So I don't think they're going to stray from the Xbox One platform, but we need titles. Just like Jason Ronald said, we need titles. We need to see what these next-gen platforms are capable of. And unfortunately, it might seem like we might have to wait till 2022 to really see what the Series X can potentially do. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this year, hopefully those unannounced titles can really show us. But I don't know, man, because I think that's one of the biggest problems right now for a lot of people. Yes, Game Pass is the holy grail for Xbox right now, but we need something other than just Game Pass. Yes, Game Pass basically give you a heck of a deal in order to experience Microsoft ecosystem, but we need something better than just Game Pass. We need games that's really going to take full advantage of the Series X. And so Jason Ronald is saying that, hey, towards the holiday of this year, we're going to see what they're working on. They're working hard with developers to really sort of push the Series X, and Forza as well. Forza Motorsport 8. Hopefully that comes out this year. Maybe that can go head to head with Sony with Gran Turismo. You feel me? So it's just a lot of different stuff. Now, it's cool that they're actually going to be updating Quick Resume. Right? I know some people have mixed bag feelings about Quick Resume, but that's cool that they're actually updating Quick Resume. They're also making it to where you can actually stream at, on other platforms. It seemed like YouTube, because I think on the Xbox, like internally, you can only stream to Twitch. Like you can't stream directly to YouTube like the PS5 can. And I think one of the biggest letdowns for a lot of people is the dashboard, like for the Series X, but you're not playing the dashboard. And even if it's in 1080p, it's not really a big of a deal, because what it really comes down to is the games, right? But that's neither there nor there. Neo with the $5 says, if Halo Infinite is free to play, you don't need live to play it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, live is not going anywhere. And trust me, Halo is going to help Game Pass. I think when Halo Infinite comes out, thank you so much for the $5 Canadian. I think when Halo Infinite comes out, it's going to push more subscribers to Game Pass. You feel me? Like a lot of people probably are not going to spend $60 on Halo. You'll be surprised. Maybe a lot of people will buy Halo, but a lot of people are looking at it like, man, I can just get Game Pass for $10 and play Halo Infinite and just be done with it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's Microsoft's strategy moving forward, is that their big heavy hitters obviously is going to be incorporated with Game Pass, which hence that's going to drive more and more subscribers to Game Pass. And I know the curse that is actually happening right now for a lot of people is that anything that goes in the Game Pass is not going to be high quality. We will see, because a lot of these other titles like Fable, like Perfect Dark, right? Like Avowed, you know what I'm saying? Everwild, Hellblade 2, State of Decay 3, all of those titles, you know what I'm saying, is going to be on Game Pass. So, like, we will see. We will see. Is it going to have the Game Pass curse? Like a lot of people are saying, like these games are going to, Game Pass is going to hold back these games that I just mentioned. We will see. Forza Motorsport 8, we will see if the quality is going to be up to par on what people are looking for and really take full advantage. Make no mistake that, and the Indiana Jones game as well, you know what I'm saying? So make no mistake that the Series X is a monster on paper, but people are actually looking for, that game that make them say, wow, like, okay, all right, I can see the difference now. I can see the difference between the PS5 and the Series X as far as the power and the teraflop differences and everything like that. That's what people really want, so that they can justify themselves buying a Series X or buying, a S or whatever they want to purchase. But like I said before, it's your money. People are going to buy whatever they're going to buy. But me personally, I feel like if you're not a content creator, if you're not a hardcore Xbox fan, I would say just wait. Just keep your 1X and just wait to see what Jason Ronald is talking about. He's saying that they're working with key developers right now to really take full advantage of the boxes, right? Which is the Series X and the S right now. Next gen platforms. He didn't say Xbox One. He said next gen platforms. So that simply means that these next gen platforms are supposedly going to be taken full advantage of by these key developers. So all we could do is take the promises of these execs and hope that we can see these games. Now, on the competition side, there's a lot of games that's supposed to be coming out this year. Now, Horizon Forbidden West is still up in the air because apparently voice acting is still going on right now. So we don't necessarily know if that's coming out this year. Gran Turismo 7. We know that Polyphony Digital is a developer that really likes to take their time and crank out every ounce of power capabilities out of set hardware. So we already know that when it comes to Sony got some of the best developers in the world, right? When it comes to fully utilizing set hardware. Now, it seems as though, reading from this particular article, that maybe Xbox just probably getting it now, that they need to focus on key game developers that understands how to code, how to program, and how to take full advantage of the Series X, right? So I think that's where a lot of people are right now. And like he said, closer to the holidays, we're going to see what end up happening there. Now, check this part out. It says the platform development boss said his team had taken an extended break following the launch of the Series X and S last November, and that he saw it as an opportunity to lean back and just listen to the community. If that's one thing I would say about Xbox, they try to listen to the community and everything like that, which is a huge plus when you actually think about it. And that they saw the opportunity to lean back, right? And just listen to the community and listen how people are using the consoles. And so right now, I think that's easy to even try to figure out. Like, a lot of people are using their Series X's to play backwards compatible games, right? Because they stressed about HDR with older content, you know, doubling the frame rate with older content. I mean, it's a multi, how could I put it now? It's a multi backwards compatible machine. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could do your Xbox original stuff. You could do 360 stuff, the older games from way back when. And apparently they're going to be dropping an update real soon to not just double the frame rate, but also, you know, modify the engine of those older games and give you a much more of a buttery smooth experience. So it is the granddaddy of all systems when it comes to backwards compatibility, right? Microsoft spent a ton of money and a ton of manpower to make sure that backwards compatibility is where it needs to be, right? Lucci Sky with the $5 says, OG, yo, one thing I can say is I'm half-baked, but my PS5 runs perfect. Oh my God, bro, that's funny. That's funny. We're going to talk about that half-baked, you know, situation. Don't worry, we're going to talk about that. All right. Now, so this is good that Microsoft is actually listening, you know, to the community and everything like that. Now that the team is back, we are starting to release a series of updates. He said, one area that we really focused on was at launch. We had to disable quick resume on some titles in launch. So it seems as though that they're going to update it, because it seemed like, you know, people was having issues with quick resume. So they're going to make it a much more better experience, which I like quick resume. I think it's a great feature and everything like that. But he's saying that the team right now is going to re-enable quick resume for certain titles that people were actually having, you know, bad experiences with when they're playing and everything like that. Also, in other areas, we have seen reports of things like controller disconnects as an example. That's another area that the team is really been invested in right now to make sure that you get a super class experience with the Series X and the S. Ronald went on to reveal that some areas the Xbox platform team were focusing on were missing features on Xbox app and giving Series X and S users more control over quick resume. So they're going to make quick resume a much more better experience. They're going to fix the whole disconnecting with the controllers and everything like that. And they're just going to work with key developers in order to take full advantage of the Series X. So all this sounds great on paper, but we'll see in the coming months. We'll see. They're going to be updating the Xbox mobile app, adding things like achievements and other things that they're actually focusing on right now. Other sharing experience like quality things like game DVR and all of that, enabling quick resume on titles, different titles and everything. So that's generally speaking on what's going on here with the Series X and this, you know, update and everything. So can't really wait to see how this is actually going to change the way how we experience the Series X and everything like that. Like I said, I'm excited for the Series X. I think that this generation is the best generation for Xbox fans. You know what I'm saying? Because the potential is there. Greatness awaits. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, if this deal goes through with Bethesda and ZeniMax for Microsoft, that's going to be amazing. That's literally going to be amazing, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's going to be a huge game changer, because games like Elder Scrolls, even though these games are not going to be exclusive, they're going to be on other platforms, but they're going to be launching on Series X and S first before they launch anywhere else. You know, that's still going to be a huge vital part about Xbox and what they're trying to do as we move forward and everything. So can't wait to see the future of Xbox and what they're going to be doing and everything like that. So get hyped, get excited for Team Green. I'm excited because, like I said, there's huge potential on what Microsoft can do versus what they were doing back in 2013. All right. So if you're an Xbox boy, you need to get hype. All right. Get excited about that. All right. So let's move on here, because I know some people are saying that quick resume is dumb. I know some people are saying that Microsoft could have done better, you know, with certain things. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we're just gonna have to wait, right? We're just gonna have to wait. We're just gonna have to give them time to give us these features and everything like that. Lance Paul says, I don't know why some people like to mention how much money Microsoft have. RDNA, look. It's a back and forth thing. It's a back and forth thing, bro. It's a back and forth thing. But all those games that I just mentioned is going to be in Game Pass. And I know we will see the quality of the games and how they turn out. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, we're just going to have to wait. It's a wait and see approach. All right, so let's talk about this PS5 APU situation, okay, guys? Because this is buck wild crazy. Because I know a lot of people was kind of going crazy right now with the PS5, the whole situation about it being half-baked, which I can't wait to get on that topic, because I'm fixing to go in on that particular topic and just say how I feel, because this is more opinionated than anything else. And I know people have mixed bag things to say about the PS5 and everything, and that's okay. That's cool and all. I get that whole idea about everything, but hey, it is what it is at this particular point. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and bleed over into it. It says that the PS5 APU breakdown reveals that some Zen 2 FPU parts are missing. Okay. And this is interesting to say the least. Now, the PS5 APU breakdown reveals that some Zen 2 parts are actually missing from the console, with another user noting that there is no unified cache, okay, for the CPU, infinite cache for the GPU. Now, that's something that we heard that the Series X have, you know, infinite cache and all of that type of stuff. Now, they're saying that this is actually missing from the PS5. They're saying that there's no unified cache for the CPU or infinite cache for the GPU. This probably won't mean much unless you are big on your tech. But already, folks are already commenting on the PS5 saying that it isn't as powerful as people were initially assumed. Now, here's my whole take on this. Like, we already had that conversation about Mark Cerny, the roadmap from Sony and everything like that. We know that the PS5 is a beast of a console. Regardless of what people are saying about the PS5 right now, look at the games. Let the games do the talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if the PS5 is missing unified cache, or it's missing CPU infinite cache, that is cache at the end of the day. Obviously, that kind of helps with resources when it comes to, you know, the CPU and the GPU when it comes to the cache. But at the same time, like, is that going to affect the games? That's for people who really are not familiarized with cache and stuff like that. Is that going to affect the games, how they look and play? No. Just like T-flops, this is in the same vein as T-flops. This is not going to affect the PS5 in any way. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to cache, or when it comes to T-flops, that's not gonna, do you see any developers complaining about cache? I'm just saying, which developer, which programmer have we saw that come out and say that, oh, well, the PS5 is missing Zen 2 FPU parts and everything? That's a big problem for game development. That's a big, I haven't seen not one, not freaking one. Now, I know the Series X have the infinite cache and everything like that, the unified cache, whatever, but I haven't seen one developer is complaining about this right now and saying that this is a deal breaker. You see what I'm saying? This is not, generally speaking, a deal breaker. This is not going to make or break the game experience that we're going to be having with the PlayStation 5. Like, games are going to look amazing on PlayStation 5 when it comes to first party stuff. Third party developers are doing their things right now, and they're not saying that they're limited by unified cache or infinite cache when it comes to the CPU and the GPU. Nobody is complaining about that right now. Nobody is actually complaining about the fact that the PS5 is 10 T-flops versus 12 T-flops. No developer is complaining about that. So I think that's more of a fanboy thing, and I think that's more of like a community thing. Like, the gaming community just want to find something to talk about, you know what I'm saying, and argue amongst themselves. Like, this console is more powerful than this one. Okay, we know on paper the Series X is a beast. I love the fact that the Series X is a beast on paper, but we have to wait. We still got to wait. We got to wait until... You see what I'm saying? To really see what's going to happen with Series X. Now, with the PS5, okay, if the PS5 was garbage, why is it that the PS5 was outdoing the Series X at launch with third-party titles? There were numerous third-party titles that were performing better, right? Dirt 5 was performing better, right, on PS5 out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Cold War was performing better on PS5. NBA 2K, there was numerous of third-party titles that was performing better on the weaker system. You see what I'm saying? You got to give credit where credit's due. And if anything that history has shown us is that T-flops does not matter in the grand scheme of things. RDNA 1.5 does not matter in the grand scheme of things. Whatever you want to call the PS5, half-baked, it's garbage, it's trash. Simple, just don't buy the system. If people are going to complain about the PS5 being trash, and just don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? Skip a generation. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. No matter what you do, no matter how powerful a system is, it's always going to be a problem. It's always going to be something to complain about. I'm just going to keep it $150 with you guys. And so with that being said, this situation right now where it's lacking, you know, some of the Zen 2 parts and this and that, this is really not a deal breaker, because we don't have developers coming out and say, wait a minute, Sony, this is a problem. Wait a minute, Mark Cerny, what the heck were you thinking back in 2015, you know, when it comes to the PS5 architecture? Like, this is actually holding back game development. We have not had heard one problem from anybody, from any developer. You see what I'm saying? What's going on, Anthony? What's going on, bro? So why is people getting up in arms about this? Oh, it's missing Zen 2 parts. That means it's RDNA 1.5. Really? Does that matter in the grand scheme of things? On what people are assuming? Before the PS5 came out, there was a lot of cock and bull lies. Oh, it has features of RDNA 3. Oh, it this, oh, it that. Okay, whatever. You see what I'm saying? We already know the technical side of the PS5. We already know that the Series X on paper is a more powerful machine. That's over and done. That's dead and gone. That's in the past, right? But that's not going to stop. That's literally not going to stop game developers from developing the games that you guys want, for the games that you guys want to experience. You get what I'm saying? So that's where I'm trying to come from. Now, let's kind of go ahead here with this monopoly, because it's freaking crazy and it's funny to me. Okay, it says a first quick and dirt die shot of the PS5 APU, better SWIR image follow, blah, 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 blah. It's missing some Zen 2 parts. Okay, then another tweet comes out and saying, thanks for sharing. The lack of FPU extensions for Zen 2 are logical. The AVX2 will kill performance, heat, frequency anyway, and should not be on the CPU. Again, as I have said many times, a console has very different needs, and cuts are normal. This is not a desktop device. Thank you. This is not a desktop device. Yes, these consoles are more PC-like. That's what people fail to understand. The PS5 and the Series X is more of a PC, okay, than ever before. We got these NVMe's, we got SSDs, we got all of this type of stuff. We got the IO throughput, we got all these crazy capabilities. They're more PC-like, but they will never be a desktop device. There will never be a desktop device. There'll never be a PC. You see what I'm saying? So there's always some trick to the trade in order to give you know, give you those visuals and give you those gameplay styles that you really, really want. You see what I'm saying? You got to cut back on costs. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do some compromising, but not in the sense that the PS5 is complete trash. Oh, it's missing Zen 2. People always try to find something to complain about. Just like with the Series X, people were saying that, oh, you know, why is the games looking like that? Obviously, because Microsoft, they changed their development tools. So it's taking developers time to get used to the freaking hardware. The last time I remember, like, it was all unicorns and rainbow, because it seems as though that developers are slowly trying to get used to the Series X. But people like to complain. People just like to complain about stuff for both consoles, not even just PS5. Oh, the Series X is trash. Okay, why is the Series X trash? Like, you already know what you were going to get before you bought it. You know what I'm saying? This is my job to research and do stuff like this to let you guys know exactly what you're getting yourself into. So yeah, if the PS5 is missing Zen 2 parts and you think that this is going to be a deal breaker when you have developers that are not complaining about this stuff and people are making it a big deal, they're crazy. Because they're not game developers. You see what I'm saying? You're not a programmer. You're not an architect. So it's like people don't understand that, but they want to complain. They really, really, really want to complain about the Series X. Oh, the Series X is trash. Don't buy the Series X then. Don't buy the Series X if you're going to complain about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're not going to wait, just don't buy the Series X. You see what I'm saying? You're wasting your time. If you're going to say that the PS5 is garbage, you know what I'm saying? And it's weak and it's this and it's, don't buy the freaking PS. Keep what you already got. Keep your 8th gen consoles. You see what I'm saying? If you're going to freaking complain, I'm just saying, man, if you're going to complain, I mean, Sony could have just easily delayed the PS5, Microsoft as well. You see what I'm saying? If people are going to sit here and go, oh, DirectX 12, oh, the Series X, oh, crazy. Like, okay, don't buy it. Just simply don't buy the Series X. Just leave it alone. Leave it on the shelf. Somebody else will buy it. You know what I'm saying? If people are going to freaking complain. But every single thing, it seems like if it don't go the way that people really want it to go, they start complaining. Like, bro, it's not even that serious. FV with the $5 says comparing AAA Sony video games is like comparing an Oscar-winning movie to Netflix. Like, real talk. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy right now. You know, that people are literally looking at this thing here and talk about CPU cache and GPU cache and saying that the PS5 is trash and it's RDNA 1.5. Listen to me. AMD already came out and said that they're both based off of the same. Lord have mercy. Bro, listen to me, man. AMD already explained this already. You see what I'm saying? Both of them are using this. I'm done, man. Like, people want to assume whatever. Oh, it's RDNA 1.5. They're both RDNA 2. You see what I'm saying? You know, like, maybe there are some little things in there where it's like, oh, the Series X does this a little bit faster than this one. But it's not really a deal breaker. It's all specs. It's all specs talk. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's not a deal breaker. It's not going to make or break the experience that you guys are going to have with your games. I think one of the biggest problem is that people need to focus on games. You see what I'm saying? Start focusing on games and stop focusing on the tech side of things, because that's not going to change anything. We can sit here and talk about tech until we're blue in the face. It comes down to the games. Like Jim Ryan said, let the games do the freaking talking. On the Xbox side of things, we just got to freaking wait. That's all we can do. We can't get up in arms and force Xbox, force their hand. We can't force their hand. All we can do is wait. All we've been hearing is all this great stuff about Series X and how developers are going to do this and going to do that. It's fraudulent, bro. It's literally fraudulent. It's about the games, not about freaking tech. That's what I'm trying to point out to people. Lance says, I do think as a whole, the likes of digital fraudery and Metacritic scores want to be influencers is that, bro, I'm telling you, like, people are going to listen to who they're going to listen to. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat anything. It's about the friggin' games. If people will sit here and focus their time and attention on games and not on tech stuff that really doesn't matter, talk about CPU cache and GPU cache and all of that type of stuff. If people will focus their attention on the games and not on things that really doesn't matter. If you don't have developers literally complaining about set thing, then why is it a big deal? It shouldn't be a big deal. And that's where the big problem is. Now, let's move along here, because my head is deep far up in this game right now. And this is what it is. And the thing is, next thing before I will move on to the PS5 Half-Baked situation, the thing that really gets my blood pumping is people focus on review scores. They focus on Metacritic. They focus on Digital Foundry. It's like if Digital Foundry farts, they smell it. This smell good. Like, really, it's a fart. Like, literally anything that Digital Foundry says. If they say, oh, this game runs better than this, oh, that means the PS5 is trash, or that means the Series X is garbage. Like, bro, these systems are in their infancy right now. You see what I'm saying? We're like, what, 4 months into it now? Like, seriously, bro, stop taking everything Digital Foundry says and run with it and pushing that narrative and keep pushing this console war bullcrap. Focus on the games. That's really where it matters most. Games, 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 games. Not bullcrap analysis. Oh, look at the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Look at the volumetric lighting on this particular console. Look at the reflections. Look at the ray tracing on this one. Like, that doesn't justify the console being garbage. Are you guys going to be playing the volumetric lighting, the atmospheric cloud? Are you guys going to be doing all of that architecture crap? No, you're not. You're going to be playing the game. So you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand, bro. It's a big freaking monopoly. See people complaining right now that they don't want to spend $70 for games. You know that technology is increasing. These engines are getting more expensive to develop for. Like, Unreal Engine 5 is freaking expensive, right? And it's a game changer for game development, right? So these engines cost a lot of money. Development costs a lot of money. Hence why prices for games are going to go up. But you see people complaining about every single thing. They complain about $70 games. They complaining about the PS5, saying it's trash and it's missing Zen 2 parts. They complain about the Series X, saying that the games are a freaking joke on the Series X. The games look last generation. Like, listen, man, listen. If you're going to complain, bro, then don't even bother buying any of the systems. That's just where I'm at. Wait for the games. That's all we could do. We're still waiting on Sony right now, right? We still got to wait for the SSD. We still got to wait on all this stuff. We all got to wait. Both sides of the camp. So there's no other console right now that is perfect. Never. Even the great almighty PS2 was not perfect. The great almighty 360 was not perfect because it was plagued with hardware issues. You see what I'm saying? So, but besides the fact that you can personalize it, besides the fact that you could, you know, get these better looking games, third-party games, you know what I'm saying, on the 360, like, it wasn't perfect, but it's one of the best consoles to date from Microsoft, or period. You know what I'm saying? One of the best consoles ever made was the 360, even though it was plagued. So there's no console that's going to be perfect. So if you're really looking for that perfect console, get out the spot. Get out the spot. Keep your PC, bro. If you're going to complain about how stuff is and cash and all this other stuff that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, you're kidding yourself. You're playing yourself. You're wasting your time. You see what I'm saying? When you need to be focusing on where your $70 is going to go, or where your $60 is going to go, or where your Game Pass purchase is going to go for the next month. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all, man. That's just where I'm at right now. So people want to sit here and they want to focus on certain type of things. Nah, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time, because it's not going to matter in the grand scheme of things. All right, so let's go on here with this next topic, because this is crazy right now. And, you know, people have their opinion, and hey, we're all gamers at the end of the day. We're all people. We're all unique people at the end of the day. That's what makes us humans, right? Because we're all different individuals, and our views on things are different and everything like that. And that's fine if you think that, oh, okay, set console is trash or set console is this. That's fine, because you're entitled to your own friggin' opinion, and nobody is going to change that. Now, shouts to Rich from Review Tech USA. One of the OGs from YouTube. I got plenty of shout outs from Review Tech. I had a website in the past that Review Tech took, you know, articles from, report on. That's what we all do as YouTubers. We take articles from these websites and we talk about them. And so you know, I'm not trying to, you know, all love to Review Tech USA. Shout outs to Rich and everything like that. But this is his own opinion. He made a video talking about the PlayStation 5 and saying that the PS5 is half-baked. Now, the whole community, you know what I'm saying, been tagging me about this, asking me to talk about this. And I said, yes, I'll talk about it. Now, after I watched the video, he was basically saying that, you know, he had issues, right, with both his PS5s and everything like that. He mentioned the fact about we're missing the SSD and everything like that. He talked about the UI being wonky and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, those things to me are like, we already know about all of that already. You know what I'm saying? And the PS5 is not half-baked. If you stack up the PS5 next to the PS4 and say it's half-baked, you're insane. You see what I'm saying? Yes, I know that we're missing SSD, but right now, obviously, it's taking Sony some time to find the proper compatible SSD drive. Not saying it's right, but it's taking them time to get everything together, to get everything compatible. The drives is going to be compatible, you know, with the PlayStation 5. But for him to say that the PS5 is half-baked and they should have delayed it, I agree that they should have delayed the system. They should have delayed the system until those SSDs were available. You see what I'm saying? Because that's one of the biggest problems right now for a lot of people is like, they're like, dang, like I'm running out of storage. And then Jim Ryan come out and he said that, hey, people shouldn't be complaining about storage because they did studies on what people was doing with PS4 as far as how they store their games and such. This is a whole different generation, Jim Ryan. This is a whole different generation. Games are even bigger now. But at the same time, with the way how PS5 compress the files and stuff, they're not as big. You know what I'm saying? Because of the Kraken and all of that type of stuff. The way how the PS5 compress the files and stuff like that. But these games are going to get bigger because you have more assets and everything like that. But this man said the PS5 is half-baked and everybody was losing their freaking mind. That's his freaking opinion. That is freaking opinion. Like I always tell you guys, I'm quick to call out a company. I'm not, look, listen to me, man. Listen to me. There's no fanboy bone. Do I love Sony more than Microsoft? Yes, I do. You see what I'm saying? Do I love Nintendo more? Yes, I do. Then all the companies, yes, I do, because Nintendo has been the forefathers of gaming, but I do love PlayStation. PlayStation is always at the centerpiece of my heart. But when you're wrong, you're wrong. And for Jim Ryan to come out and say, oh, well, everybody should be okay with 600 and something gigabyte of storage. No, because everybody play style is different. You feel me? So I agree with Rich on that part. With the SSD, I think they should have delayed both systems till this year. You see what I'm saying? Until that particular aspect was ready. Now, as far as the UI, I think the UI is leaps and bounds ahead of the PlayStation 4. You guys remember the PlayStation 4 UI, how that crap was freezing? Yes, I get it that you can't just press the PS button and turn off the console. I get it that you got to press the PS button, you got to log out and then turn off the system. It's just a bunch of inconvenience, but Sony did say that it was a work in progress. People just don't want to listen to these companies when they talk. They say that the UI is a work in progress. They're going to update it as time. That's just, they can update it and upgrade that particular feature. There's no folder there. But for you to say that the UI is wonky, you know what I'm saying? It's way better, way leaps and bounds ahead of the PS4 UI. The PS4 UI, if you go into the PlayStation Store, it's like freezing up. If you go into certain tabs, it's freezing up. You see what I'm saying? I think the PS5 UI is a step into the right direction. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the UI is trash, like how some people are saying that, oh, the UI is garbage. No, it's not. That's your own opinion if you think it's trash, but I think that it offers the PlayStation user a much more better experience and get you right into where you need to be. Like the PlayStation Store, you just scoot over and it's right there in your face. You know what I'm saying? You click on something, it's right there in your face, obviously because of the IO throughput and because of that SSD. I don't think the PS5 is half-baked. I just don't think that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about this from a critical standpoint. I don't think it's half-baked. I think that the system has great capabilities. It's a truly next generation system over the PlayStation 4. And even stemming back as far as PS3, it's lightning fast. Everything loads quick. Like I said, the PS5 is a work in progress. The Series X is a work in progress. You see what I'm saying? Both next gen systems are a work in progress. Do I agree that they should have delayed it until next year? Yes. Do I agree that the lack of storage is a problem? Yes, but we already know that already. You see what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know, man. Like people want to run with that narrative. Now, I've been through two PS5s, right? Obviously, they were buggy, they were glitchy. You know, one sound like a freaking lawnmower, and the other one, I was having issues where it was turning off and it was doing just about the same thing. So I had to swap them out. They call it coil whine or whatever, but it was really, really loud. It sounded like a lawnmower. Doesn't mean that the PS5 is trash. Same thing with the Series X. There's really not a lot of reported problem. I mean, we were getting some early reports about the Series X, you know, overheating, which was a lie. You know what I'm saying? I give credit where credit's due. Both systems are monsters. You see what I'm saying? And if you look at the Series X, it's a well-built machine. So is the PlayStation 5, but it seems as though that the PS5 is having more issues than the Series X. I haven't really heard anybody complaining about the Series X controller, saying that it's drifting or anything like that. There's more complaints about PS5 than there is for Series X. The biggest problem that I'm hearing about Series X is that there's no games, right? People are complaining that there is no games for the Series X. That's the biggest problem right now. But as far as anything else, the system, it runs quiet. It's not loud. It doesn't overheat. There's no problems with the controller. Now, as far as the UI goes, yes, there is problems. You know, people are saying that, oh, it looks just like the Xbox One. Okay, well, I guess Microsoft can change that, right? Via software. That's really not a big of a deal. But I think that if people are going to complain about the PlayStation 5, I think that people shouldn't buy the PS5. I think that people should just stay away from PS5, keep your PS4, and just be happy with it, because, you know, Sony's going to keep developing games for the PlayStation 4 for at least the next 2 or 3 years. But if you look at the titles that are going to be dropping this year alone for the PlayStation 5, now some of them are going to be on PS4, but if you look at the titles alone, that should make you want to buy PS5. You see what I'm saying? That should make you want to buy a PS5. If you can look past the fact that it doesn't have folders, you can't turn off the system by pressing the PS button. You know, it sounds like a freaking lawnmower. You think that it's half-baked or the controller is drifting. Every next generation console is going to have issues. The rest mode is messing up. If you think that those things are a big deal for you, don't buy the console. If you can't seem to focus on the games that are going to be coming for the platform, don't buy the console. Same thing for the Series X. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money buying the Series X. Look at Destruction All Stars. Okay, that game is not worth $70, but it's in PlayStation Plus. Is it going to be in PlayStation Plus forever? No. A lot of people are saying that a lot of these PlayStation titles are not worth $70. Well, just don't buy it. It's as simple as that. Get you a Series X if you really want to stay at $60. Get you a Series X if you really want Game Pass and you really want a better value. Just go ahead and do that. You see what I'm saying? Stay away from PlayStation. Don't buy into their stuff. Stay off their ecosystem. If you can't wait on the games, if you're not hyped for the games because you think that the console is trash, well, don't buy it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your $500 or your $399. Just don't do it, because the console is half-baked and it's trash. Listen to me. All we can do is let our voice be heard. That's all we can do. We can just let our voice be heard and let these companies know how we feel. That's one thing I give, you know, Microsoft, is that they really listen to the community. They really try to do the best that they can. Same thing with Sony as well. But bro, it's all about games at the end of the day. PlayStation gaming videos. Yeah, it's all about games. It's really all about the games at the end of the day. It doesn't matter about RDNA. It doesn't matter about the processor. It doesn't matter about any of that. It comes down to the games. That's what we're going to be playing. That's what we're going to be experiencing. You guys are, when God of War comes out, when Gran Turismo 7 comes out, when Horizon Forbidden West comes out, when all these other titles comes out, that's going to be taking advantage of the PlayStation 5. You're going to be forgetting about all these other things that can be fixed via software. Rest mode, the UI having more features, you know, all of this type of stuff. You know, that's really what it really boils down to at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like people are just making a big deal out of nothing at the end of the day. And it's just, it doesn't make any sense to me. But we will see as time progresses. Like, all of this stuff that people are complaining about can be fixed via software update. Folders being added, new features to the UI being added, turning off the PS5 by pressing the PS button. You know, all of this stuff, fixing the drift issue, fixing the rest mode issue, fixing other issues that people are having with the PlayStation 5, you know, playing PS4 games, certain PS4 games on there. Like, all of this stuff can be fixed with time. No next generation, no new console on the market, no new product is going to be perfect. Lance says, remember that first to 10 million wins things looking a little bit on the slow side. Yeah, obviously because of mass production. You know what I'm saying? Right now, like, they can't get to mass produce the systems. They can't get the semiconductors. They can't get the parts that they need from AMD in order to, and this is on both sides of the camp. This is on the I'm on Sony side with the PS5. This is on the same side with Microsoft, because they both share the same AMD, you know, chip and stuff like that. So that's really where we at right now with the whole particular situation. So you want to see people sit here and get up in arms about certain things. Just wait and see. Just wait and see when Sony is able to mass produce more PS5s. The sales are going to go up even higher. Okay? The sales are going to go up even higher. So let me ask the community right now. Do you think that the PlayStation 5 is a half-baked mess? I'm just going to ask the community. Be real with me. Do not be a fanboy. Do you think that the PS5 is a half-baked mess? Oh, just tell me. Hey, Marlon, the PS5 is a half-baked mess. Vedger. Xbots should be worried why Microsoft going with a stock RDNA 2 and DirectX API in the Series X. This should hint how focused Microsoft is to move all their gaming onto all Windows devices in the world. Series X is the last Xbox, bro. Like I said before, you know, Microsoft went with the Series X, and it designed it, you know, with the APU and everything being cloud-based for a reason. They have their own xCloud thing going on. Microsoft knows what they're doing. Obviously, the future for Microsoft is xCloud and Game Pass, right? That's their main focus and everything like that. Is the PS5 perfect? No, it's not. Does it need work? Yes, it does. Is the Series X perfect? No, it's not. Does it need more work? Yes. That's why we're getting all of this stuff about update to quick resume, update to the UI. You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff is a work in progress. I'm just saying. I know we need more than 600 gigabyte. I know that. That's a work in progress. We got to wait. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, we have to wait as consumers. That's just the nature of the beast. That's just how the cookie crumbles right now. None of these systems, none of these consoles are perfect. You see what I'm saying? The only person that would say that the PS5 is perfect is a fanboy or somebody that just, you know, they just love everything. Everything that Sony does is golden. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it just does not work that way. Like, no, bro, I'm being honest. Okay. PS5 needs more work. It's not perfect. The PS5 have huge potential of being a phenomenal console. Is it better than PS4? Yes. From a hardware standpoint, because those older Jaguar CPUs that was in the PS4 and the Xbox One was literally a bottleneck. You see what I'm saying? They were holding back game developers from giving us experiences. But at the same time, from a first party standpoint, we got games like Last of Us 2. We got games like Horizon. You know what I'm saying? We got games like Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man 2018, Days Gone, God of War. We got experiences like that on a 1.8 T-flop system. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like I said, the PS5 have areas to improve, and only time will tell as Sony rolls out more updates and everything like that. This is just the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be as real as I possibly can. This is really what it really boils down to at the end of the day. There is room for improvement on Microsoft's side and on the PlayStation side. You see what I'm saying? On both sides of the fence. Now, if these problems are deal breakers for you guys, then just don't buy it. Just don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? Just stay away. Just don't buy it at all. You know what I'm saying? And just wait until they refine these particular issues. Keep your PS4 or stay gaming on your PC. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead here and let's talk about another problem that is spiraling out of control right now. And I think a lot of people, you know, are literally upset right now. And granted, I haven't had no problems with my Series X since I bought it. No problems with the controller, no problems with the actual system. Have I had problems with PS5 since I had it? Yes, I went through 2 of them. You see what I'm saying? There is room for improvement right now. It says, do you think that some of these game devs are using the COVID? I mean, some of them are. Yeah, they're obviously using some of the CV stuff for excuses, but there's a lot of other developers that are dealing with CV right now, and they're able to crank out games. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, I have no problem with my Series X. Have I had issues with my PS5? Yes. 0 issues with my Series X. Make no mistake that the Series X is a well-built machine. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead here, guys, and let's move on to our next topic at hand. And this is a lawsuit that's being filed on Sony right now when it comes to the PS5 controller, right? When it comes to the Dualsense controller, it seems like it's getting out of hand right now, and we have more complaints that is actually coming in right now. So with that being said, let's go ahead here and let's dig deeper into this one. It says Sony hit with class action lawsuit over drifting PS5 controller. A law firm claims to have received complaints from over 500 affected users. Now, if you look in the wild right now, there's probably close to 5 million PS5s, and you know, 5 million sold, basically just rounded off at that, and you have 500 people complaining. That's not a lot of people complaining, but it's a lot enough for people to complain and to file a lawsuit. You see what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure Sony right now is, you know, looking at this like, yeah, and the Dualsense as well. For a lot of people, they're saying that the Dualsense needs work. You know what I'm saying? They don't like the Dualsense. Some people are saying that the Dualsense died too quick. Some people are saying that it's too chunky. Some people don't like the Dualsense controller, and that's just, I'm just gonna keep it real. Some people are saying that the R2 button is not durable enough. The buttons are breaking. I mean, I'm not even joking right now. So there's over 500 people right now that filed a lawsuit against Sony right now, that they're literally complaining about the Joy-Con, not Joy-Con, because Nintendo had their fair share of problem with that, but they're talking about the DualSense, saying that it's defective and all of that type of stuff right now. Okay, so they're saying that the suit was accused of Sony unfair, adaptive, and or fraudulent. Wow. So they're saying fraudulent business practices resulting in unjust enriched allegeds. This is crazy right now. Behind the DualSense controller. This is crazy. They said fraudulent, deceptive, unfair. Okay, like this is the thing. Anything that you buy electronic is going to have a failure rate. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy right now. It says specifically the DualSense controllers that are used to operate the PS5 contain a defect that results in characters or gameplay moving on screen without user command or manual operation of the joystick. Wow. This is crazy right now. It claims that Sony is and at all relevant times has been aware of the drift defect through the online consumer complaints made by consumers directly to it and through its own pre-release testing. Jeez, I hope Sony, you know, can sort this out before it gets crazy out of control right now. Like, I mean, I listen to me. This is sad. This is really, really sad. I mean, the PS5 just came out, but this is what happens. This is what happens, right? When you pressure a company to release a console. I'm telling you right now, if the PS5 was delayed till next year, I mean, till this year sometime, people would have been upset. People would have been losing their minds. And now that the PS5 is out, people are not happy. Clearly, you could look at the PS5 and say that, man, the PS5 wasn't ready. It was not ready. I felt like Sony should have just delay the PS5, keep refining things that needs to be refined when it comes to the PlayStation 5, and just keep working on it and make it a much more better experience. That's where I'm coming from. You see what I'm saying? Like refine, you know, the things with the DualSense. I don't even remember the DualShock 4 having this many problems. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. You know, like just give it more time to bake. Give it more time. Give it more time when it comes to the storage. Because this is why people are saying it's half baked, because oh, you don't have SSD expansion. Oh, you can't transfer PS5 games off onto a USB thumb drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why people are complaining right now. And my whole thing is this, like, if you're complaining on that level, then maybe Sony should have just delayed the console. They delayed it until fall 2021. Maybe people wouldn't have anything to really complain about. I'm just saying. That's really where I'm at with this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, like I said before, I don't have any problems with my DualSense controller, but this is how stuff like this works. Okay? This is how stuff like this works. Because right now, a lot of people are saying that, oh, PS5 doesn't have any games. They don't care about Miles Morales. They don't care about, you know, freaking, what's it, Demon Souls. They don't care about Sackboy. I can already play some of those games on my PS4 anyway. They should have just delayed the PS5. Hey, listen. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But the system is already out. We got to deal with it. You see what I'm saying? We got to deal with it. And remember with the 360, Microsoft rushed the 360, right? The 360 had its ups and downs. Thank you so much, A, for that one. The 360 had its ups and downs, right? With its 3 red rings of death, they had lawsuits out the woo-ha. You see what I'm saying? So that's just what we're dealing with, guys. That's just what we're dealing with right now. What can we do? You know what I'm saying? What can we do? What's up, Phoenix? What's going on? Appreciate the love and the support. All right, so let's go ahead here. And we're going to move on to our next topic. Vedger with the 50 Sweden dollars says 500 dirty people sue Sony because they didn't wash their hands frequently and their controllers catch their sweat particles inside. Hey, I don't even know, man. I really don't even know, Vedger. I really don't even know what the case is, but a lot of people are saying that the controller, you know, the R2 button is not working. The character is just moving around in a circle, pretty much what Nintendo was having with the Joy-Cons. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, a lot of people think that Sony should have just delayed the PS5. All right, guys, let's go ahead here and let's move on with our next topic at hand. We got to talk about Warner Bros right now. And yeah, their San Diego branch that's doing some hiring right now for a particular title. And, you know, we're going to go ahead and dig deep into this because we don't necessarily know what this particular title is and everything. And that's just common sense to have your hands clean when you're playing your games and stuff like that. Just like with KFC talking about, they're going to put a chicken warmer inside of their console so you can warm up your chicken while you eat and all this type of stuff. Like, listen, man, like, all you're just promoting is just people having their greasy hands on their controller and all of that type of vibe. So that's really where we're at with this whole particular situation. Now, let's talk about our next topic here, guys. We're got to talk about Warner Bros. Games. San Diego is hiring for a new AAA free-to-play cross-platform game project, and it will use the Unreal Engine 4. Now, I don't know why I can't use Unreal Engine 5, but yeah, it's going to be using the Unreal Engine 4, and it's coming to PS5 and Series X. Now, there's absolutely a truckload of jobs and offers, including not being limited to senior combat designer, software engineer, VFX artist, game systems designer, senior platform engineer, and server engineer, direct of product and management. So I don't know what this free-to-play game is going to be for the PS5 and for the Series X, but they're going to be using Unreal Engine 4 Don't know why they don't want to fully utilize Unreal Engine 5, because I think that a lot of people really want to utilize Unreal Engine 5 when it comes to the games and the experiences that they're going to have. So only time will tell to see what this particular game is going to be as time progresses. All right, so let's go ahead here, guys. Let's move on here. We got to talk about Metro, okay? Metro Exodus for the PlayStation 5. Obviously, this is an old game, but as you guys know, we're going to get updates and things like that when it comes to these older games. And we're going to kind of see, you know, what the PS5 can do as far as, you know, boosting the frame rate or adding ray tracing or what have you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's talk about Metro Exodus here. So Metro Exodus for the PS5 upgrades detailed 4K textures, okay? Fully ray traced lighting, Dualsense support, okay, and more. Now, here's the interesting part about this whole particular situation right now. It says, revealed on 4A Games website, the PS5 version of the game will have full ray tracing for every light source. Now, listen to that part. Full ray tracing for every light source. So that means every light source in this particular game is going to be ray traced. That's crazy. Now, with an infinite number of light bounces, so light's going to be bouncing off the character objects, and it's going to have, you know, ray traced on every full ray tracing on every light source. That's crazy. Now, with an infinite number of light bounces, the atmosphere and transparent surfaces will also ray trace light, along with optimized shaders, now 4K textures and FOV slider. The game will also have ray trace massive surfaces with area shadows, now GPU FP16 support and DirectX 12. What's going on, Dragon? How you feeling? Now, listen to this. It says, finally, the game will also support the DualSense controller and have additional bug fixing with load time improvements. Now, this is for Metro Exodus, right? Now, we don't necessarily know, like, what if it's going to be 4K. Well, yeah, they did say it was going to be 4K, but like, is it 4K 60? Is it dynamic 4K? We don't necessarily know right now, but this is all impressive and will be available for free to existing owners of the game on PS5. So we right now, we don't have a direct, you know, release date yet for this Metro Exodus update for PS5, but this is really cool stuff. For a lot of people who care about ray tracing, it's going to have 4K textures and all of that type of stuff. So we'll see as time progresses. All right, now let's go ahead here and move along here, guys. We got to talk about the PS5 game sales right now. And this is over there in the UK of A. We're going to be talking about this particular situation right now because it's definitely very interesting, to say the least. So let's go ahead and brew over into it here, guys. And this is very interesting because we know that Sony is trying their best to supply more PS5s out there for everybody. And like I said, what affects one affects all and everything like that. So we'll kind of see, you know, what happens on that particular front. Now, UK physical PS5 game sales surge again following console restocks. Now, Spider-Man Miles Morales sold 264% more copies compared to the week before. Now, that is really insane. 264 more percent. 264 more copies. That's crazy. So according to GFTK data republished by what's this, GameIndustry.biz, Spider-Man Miles Morales rose 8th place in the official chart to number 4 with a 264% sales spike. And I know a lot of people are saying that this is a DLC, but man, this DLC is selling like crazy right now. PS5 exclusive Demon Souls enjoyed a similar boost, with weekly sales rising 401%. Wow. So to propel the title to number 17. So this is Demon Souls. And then, of course, Miles Morales, 264% when it comes to the sales spike and everything, which is insane right now. Now, the boost in PS5 software sales suggests that at least some of last week's console stock managed to make its way into hands of regular consumers, despite scalper groups continuing to target restocks for PS5. So that's really, really impressive stuff there, considering that Sony is really trying to meet demand when it comes to the PlayStation 5 and really trying to get it, you know, out there to the mass and everything. Because like I said, the more PS5 is out there, the more gamers are happy, the more developers are happy, because then they can say, hey, we can make this PS5 exclusive because this X amount of people have PS5s in their homes. Now, check this out. Overall, 270,000 box games were sold in the UK last week, which is up 44% over the week before. So this is pretty cool. And this is not digital sales. This is just physical sales, 270,000. So that's really, really, really good. Okay. So when you look at the UK box game charts right now, you could see that, you know, Super Mario 3D World, that's Mario, so you know that's going to be number 1. Animal Crossing number 2, FIFA 2021 number 3, Miles Morales number 4, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that's an old game, that's still up there, jeez. Call of Duty Cold War number 6, I'm actually surprised. Little Nightmare 2 number 7, and Minecraft Switch number 8. Minecraft is still on the list, bro. This is crazy. Minecraft is never going anywhere. Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Ring Fit Adventure. So there you guys go on that particular front as far as the physical sales and everything. It's nice to see that people are, you know, buying Miles Morales because it's on PS4, and I think a lot of people who don't have PS5s, they can still, you know, be able to experience some of these PS5 cross-generation games and everything like that, which is pretty good. So beautiful stuff there on Sony side. It seems as though that once there's stock for the PS5, people go crazy, and the game sales, you know, is definitely boosting. So this is not even including, you know, digital sales or anything like that. All right, so let's go ahead here, guys, and let's bleed over into our next topic at hand. We have to talk about Silent Hill right now. And I know Silent Hill, now this is not the game per se, but the creator and the new game that he's actually working on. And I know that Silent Hill for the PS5 is something that a lot of you guys really want to happen. Hence why we heard from the Silent Hill composer that stay tuned for this summer, that it seems as though that we're going to be getting something really, you know, major or something like that when it comes to the game and such. And so with that being said, let's go ahead here, guys, and let's bleed over into it here very quickly. So check this out. So the Silent Hill co-creator right now is working on a dark death game at his new studio. So this is interesting. Now we know the type of game and such that he's actually working on right now. Obviously, this is probably going to be for next gen and everything like that. It says, regarding our first game, I have multiple directions for my works. The direction I took is quite dark from many recent titles and everything like that. And it says, it's like I am coming back to my roots towards horror. So this is good. This is really good. Now, this is where I am taking my first title. However, rather than something deeply rooted in horror, I want to keep an entertaining note. While while keeping elements from horror, I want the player to feel exalted when playing the game. So this is very interesting, to say the least. So this is going to be a death game, and it's obviously going to be somewhat brutal. And he's taking a natural approach to it by going back to the roots and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll definitely see how this game is going to turn out. Miles Morales Games, what's going on, man? Appreciate the love and the support. Thank you so much. We'll see about this death game and when it comes out. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be for PlayStation 5 and for Series X. Who knows? It might be cross-gen. All right. So with that being said, Let's go ahead to our next topic here. Xbox Game Pass. Oh boy. So this is Game Pass and cloud gaming right now. So we're going to talk about this really quickly, guys, because this is very interesting. We know that Master Chief Collection have a new place to play, and it's via browser. So yeah, I know that kind of caught a lot of people off guard based off of that particular situation, but we're going to talk about this right now. Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead here and let's bleed over into it here, guys. It says that Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass, cloud web browser testing has begun. First screens revealed. So it seems as though right now Microsoft is experimenting on web browsing, cloud gaming right now. So they're trying to do that Stadia thing right now with the whole web browsing type thing and everything like that. It says Microsoft has begun pre-beta testing on Game Pass Ultimate Cloud Gaming, previously known as xCloud, on web browsers. This, of course, will allow Game Pass Ultimate subscribers to easily stream Xbox games to their PC, but it should also allow Microsoft to bring cloud gaming to iOS devices via mobile web browsers. Currently, Xbox Game Pass cloud gaming is only available on Android devices due to App Store restrictions. A couple of screenshots, they did show off some screenshots of it and everything like that. So it seems as though that Microsoft is really trying to push the envelope a little bit with web browsing. It says it seems as though that you are getting similar features on browsers are basically currently available on Android, a similar launcher, the ability to resume recently played games, and 720p visuals running on Xbox One S hardware. So interesting. So basically streaming on this browser and everything like that will give you Xbox One S quality, basically visuals. I don't know if a lot of people are going to be okay with getting Xbox One S 720p visuals. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if people are going to be okay with that. Now, Microsoft aims to upgrade to Series X later this year. So they're going to upgrade this whole thing that they're doing with the browser to Series X later this year. But as it sits right now, it seems as though that it's going to be 720p visuals running on the, you know what I'm saying, like on a 1S hardware. So that's interesting. It says that as of now, it seems Xbox Game Pass cloud gaming will only be available through Chromium-based browsers like Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge, in other words. So we'll see how that actually turns out. So in spring is when they're really going to sort of bleed over you know, into this whole web browsing situation if you have Game Pass Ultimate and everything like that. So we'll see as time progresses and everything like that. They are going to upgrade to Series X later this year, but I think when it launches, it's going to launch with the 720p visuals and everything, which I think that might just be a big problem for a lot of people. Okay. Because quality is everything for a lot of people. Quality is definitely a lot of thing, right? Quality over quantity. We've heard that so much times before. And the fact that it's 720p, a lot of people don't like 720p at all. So if they're playing Gears 5 or they're playing certain things via web browser and it's not, you know, 4K, or generally speaking, if you stream from a browser in 4K, you got to have a crazy type of internet to do that. So at least 1080p, I think that's where a lot of people kind of sit with that. All right, so with that being said, let's talk about this new Resident Evil game situation. Now, this is interesting to say the least, because I don't necessarily know what's going to happen with this particular title, but we're going to talk about this here because this is very, very interesting, okay? So let's go ahead here, guys, and let's bleed over into this one. And we got to talk about this because Resident Evil 8 Village, it seems as though that it's going to be one of the best in the series as far as the direction that they're trying to take and everything. And so with that being said, let's go ahead here, guys, and we're going to bleed over into this one very quickly for you guys. It says Resident Evil Outrage. Okay, it says Resident Evil Outrage will be a Code Veronica tier game. Are you hearing me? Now, this is a rumor. So Resident Evil Outrage will be a Code Veronica tier game. All protagonists are returning characters. Now, this is interesting. Now, this is coming from Dust Golem. He've gotten some things right. He've gotten some things wrong, but he specializes in this type of stuff. Okay. Now, this is what Dust Golem have to say. It's had a higher budget and a lot more dev time than either Rev 1 or Rev 2. For the record, it's been in development for like 4 years and a budget closer to Village. I think they may not use the Rev name in part because of that. So we'll see. We'll definitely see how this game is definitely going to be turning out. Obviously, like I said, most of the stuff that I hear from Dust Golem, it's wild, you know what I'm saying? And then some of it is true, some of it is not. I think he's gotten more things wrong than right. So we'll see, because there's definitely a lot of stuff that is actually going on. Amazing, what's going on, bro? Thank you so much for the support. There's definitely a lot of stuff that is actually going on right now. And it says that Resident Evil Outrage, a Nintendo Switch Focus entry in the series originally revealed via a massive leak, is going to be a Code Veronica tier game according to the rumors that's been circulating. So, interesting. No matter what type of game it will be, Resident Evil Outrage will be released after Resident Evil Village hits the market. The 8 main entry into the series releases on PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox One, Series X, and all of that type of stuff. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see as time really progresses, because to have a Resident Evil game that is going to basically be in the vein of bringing back, you know, returning characters sounds fake to me. You see what I'm saying? Sounds fake to me. I need to see more on that. But Village is definitely shaping up to be a spectacular title. There's definitely a lot of stuff that is actually brewing up around Village right now, and it's one of the most anticipated Resident Evil games to date right now. So can't wait to see more information on that particular front. So I think a lot of you guys have shown a lot of support today for the show and everything, and I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for the tremendous support. If you guys have any questions, feel free to tag me at Marlon Gaming Nation. I definitely do appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all so much, man. Appreciate the love and the support. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop it on me right now as we speak. What's good, Corey Hall? How you feeling, man? Thank you so much. He said, do you think it was smart move to release the PS5 knowing we aren't going to have any games until 2022? No, there's games coming out this year, bro. There's games coming out this year. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of games that's supposed to be coming out this year. You got what's Kenna Bridge of Spirits. You have what's that game called again? Oh man, dang it! What's that game coming out in April? I can't remember the game right now. What's the game that's coming out in April? Returnal. You got Gran Turismo 7. I know that's kind of up in the air. You have Horizon Forbidden West. You have God of War that's supposed to be dropping as well. So, you know, it says, be safe, keep on working. Thank you so much, C. Hendo, with the $3.99 donation. Appreciate the love and the support, man. Thank you so much, man. It says, Marlon, keep up the good work. You are the GOAT. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. It says, Marlon, I don't suppose you have any news about the SSD. No. Sony is tight-lipped on that right now. So did you hear about Playground Dev saying the upcoming Bethesda games not being exclusive to Xbox? Yes, we did cover a little bit of that. And Ratchet and Clank as well. Thank you, Messina. What's going on, Messina? Yeah, man. And Ratchet and Clank. So there is a lot of games. There's a lot of games. I think a lot of people are feeling like the PS5 should have been delayed because there's not a lot of features, you know what I'm saying, that is involved with the PS5 right now that they really want, and they have to wait. So that's why they're saying it's half-baked. So there's a lot of titles that are coming out this year, guys. I mean, honestly. Rainbow Six Parasite has Vita support. Really? That's crazy. That's really, really crazy. What up, Ray? What's going on, man? Nero, what's going on, man? Appreciate the love, man. Says, we all know God of War isn't coming out this year. I mean, we gonna see, bro. We gonna see. I mean, it would be nice, but like I said, God of War is a title that, Sony don't need to rush. Just like Microsoft don't need to rush Halo, Sony does not need to rush, God of War, because there's other titles that are coming out that's going to hold us over until then. So, I mean, there's really no need to do that. I say, me no care, Dutch. Hey, he says, what up? Check your Twitter DM. Oh, okay. Let's check Twitter DM real quick, see what's going on. Let's see here. Says, I want to turn on their PS station right now. They have 5 minutes, 12-month membership. Whoa. Okay. Anybody wants a 12-month membership? It's first come, first serve. 12-month memberships. Everybody boot up your PS5s right now. The team is giving away a 12-month membership that we're going to drop right now in the chat. It says, what about Metal Gear Solid? I think that we might get a Metal Gear Solid in the form of a remake, this time around. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Or a reboot to the franchise. We'll see. He says, Marlon, when are you putting up the gameplay polls you promise? Yes, I will be putting those up really, really soon. I've just been busy with a lot of stuff, but don't worry. I'll put it up really soon for you. Richard says, Marlon, is there any more news on Sony buying new studio? No. The last thing that we heard about it was Square and stuff, but I don't know about that Square situation, man, to be honest. It says, if Horizon Zero, I'm guessing you meant to say Forbidden West 2 nor God of War comes out this year, how bad do you think that will be for Sony? I mean, it will be bad, but I think they would be able to stay afloat, considering that we're hearing rumors about some other stuff that's supposed to be dropping this year. Yeah, those are big blows. God of War and Forbidden West being delayed till next year. Yeah, but there's still other games. You know what I'm saying? So it says, with how much it costs to develop a AAA game these days, I am surprised we don't see developers collaborating with each other. Bro, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Again, guys, we're supposed to be dropping a 12-month membership for you guys, so get hyped, get excited, man. It says, what up, man? I subscribe you. I'm so hyped. Hey, Jeffrey, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome aboard. If you're brand new, click the subscribe button, turn on the bell. Appreciate you, man. It says, Marlon, I've heard about E3 will be aired live. Is that true? Yes, it's going to be virtual. Yeah, it's not going to be like everybody going in the same space or anything like that. So it says, are you hyped for Mass Effect Legendary Edition? Kind of. You know what I'm saying? Kind of. Yeah, the code is going to be for Americans. Well, I'm pretty sure it should work. It should work everywhere. The code should work everywhere. I'm pretty sure it should. I don't see why not. I don't know of a PlayStation Plus to be region locked. 2 more minutes, guys, and we're going to be dropping the code. 2 more minutes. So make sure your PlayStation 5 is on. We're giving away a 12-month membership. We're giving away a 12-month membership. It says, any GTA news, Marlon? No GTA news right now. No GTA news. Most of the stuff that we do get on GTA is like fake. You know what I'm saying? It says, are you going to beat AC Valhalla? Yes. I've been busy working. So, it's just been kind of crazy right now, but it's just been crazy. It's just been crazy. It says, I'm 42 and I'm making decent money currently in home office. How can I? That's crazy. Yeah. We're going to drop the code in the chat. So get ready. It's under 2 minutes now. So get ready. Okay. Get ready. Don't get hyped. Get excited. Get ready. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's see who gets it. Yeah, we're going to see who gets it. We're definitely going to see who gets it. Let's see here. It says, Marlon, I saw some Twitter pictures show us the difference between the equipment. Interesting. Menu for RE3 Classic and Remaster. Really? It says, what happened to the PS5 giveaway? The PS5 giveaway is when we hit 50K. When we hit 50K, we're going to be giving it away. Marlon says, what's up, Marlon? Always good to be here. Great content. Thank you so much. Get ready for the PS5 12-month membership giveaway. We're going to be dropping it in there. A Philly 215. How you feeling, man? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much for the support. 30 seconds. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. We're going to be giving away a 12-month membership for the PlayStation 5. So 12 seconds. Ninja Zombie, how you feeling, man? How you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Welcome aboard. If you're brand new to the nation, click that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. It says, will you be streaming also tomorrow? Yes, we stream every single day. Sometimes I'll have Saturdays off and then come right back, you know, on Sunday. So yeah, most definitely, man. All right, so we're going to be dropping the code right now. So make sure you got your PS5's boot up or your PS4 boot up, whatever you have, PS5, you know, PS4. Make sure if you have your 5s ready, boot them up. And here we go, guys. Get hyped, get excited. We're going to be dropping the code in here. Richard Farmer says, Marlon, when will you be streaming gameplay again? Keep up. Really soon. I'm gonna do a poll and see and see what you guys want for the gameplay and everything. Dennis, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for the support. We're gonna be dropping the code right now. The code is coming right now. So get hype, get excited. Let's see here. Oh, you got a PS5? That's good, man. It says, wear that Hitman 3 for PlayStation. Oh, there it is. There is the code. Go. I'm pinning the message right now. Go get it. Put that code in right now. There is the code. Let's go. 12-month membership. 12-month membership to PlayStation Plus on behalf of the team. You know, let me know who got it, whatever the case may be. 12-month membership. Can't go wrong with that. 12-month PlayStation Plus membership. Go ahead, get on it right now. Yeah, it should work for everybody. Yes, yeah, it should work for everybody. So there should be no problem there. So there you guys go. 12-month membership on the house from the team and everything. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much for the support and everything like that. Somebody got it? If you did, shout outs, man. It's on behalf of the team. Shout outs to Jasmine, Karen, and the team. Appreciate the love and the support, man. Hopefully somebody got the code, and we're gonna have more giveaways once we get to 50K. YouTube algorithm right now is a beast. We're trying to get to 50K and just, you know, keep sharing the channel around, guys. The sooner we get to 50K, we're giving away a disc-based PlayStation 5. So stay tuned for that, okay? Appreciate the love and the support. So do you know if I go get it? Actually, Wiz, she's been busy right now. So she haven't been uploading as much, but really soon, man. Really soon, Wiz. Let's see here. It says, I'm going to try it. Yeah, go ahead. Most definitely. I can yeah, go ahead, man. It says, won't work in my region, Germany. I see. Marlon, next time, do one for the UK. Okay. The code is region locked. Interesting. I didn't even know that. I thought all the codes, you know, will be able to work, like if you buy a code. But then again, yeah, you're right, because I did remember, like with Nintendo and stuff, like if you buy a code in Japan, it's only for Japan. Yeah, so I figured with PlayStation it would be different. But Wiz says, thanks for all you do, Marlon. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you guys, man, for coming out, for showing out. I appreciate all the love and the support, man. And definitely we got more stuff that's going to be brewing up for you guys. All right, so one love and God bless. Appreciate you guys, man, and stay tuned for tomorrow. Stay tuned for the next stream, and I'll see you guys tomorrow and everything. All right, so one love and God bless, man. Peace. Thank you. Enjoy the code and everything like that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. One love and God bless. All right, peace. Love y'all, man. Be positive. Put God first. Everything last. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. One love and God bless. Hey.